Here, man, we got everybody. The band is back. How y'all feel, man?
The boys are back in town.
We've been waiting a long time.
Your favorite podcast is back. The Yeah We Talk Like This podcast. Before we get into anything, man, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Y'all comment, y'all laugh, and most of all, y'all share. Y'all can follow us on our IG page. Yeah We Talk Like This. The number 4 real. Yeah We Talk This 4 real. Again, I'm Steve Brown. To my right, to your left, the chocolate guy, Laugh Love.
Follow me, Lav Love, LAVLUV, comedian Lav Love. Everything's comedian Lav Love. Whatever platform you on the most, follow me on there.
Yeah, and to my far left, and you're all right, the grumpy one.
What's up? What's up? It's your boy, Comedian Marvin Hunter. Hey, get at me at Comedian Marvin H. That's Comedian Marvin H. Hey, on TikTok and Instagram, and Marvin Hunter's fan page on Facebook.
That is, and ladies and gentlemen, your favorite cousin, our big brother, Mr. Jack Thriller.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Ladies!
Jack, you messed up that perfectly good intro with that, man.
That wasn't how the young people say giving? That wasn't giving?
That wasn't giving at all.
Giving.
Okay, well, yeah, at Jack Thriller, JackThriller, at Jack Thriller and JackThriller.com. We just relaunched, baby.
That is.
We back.
We back.
I need all the money.
Yeah.
That is. And of course, we couldn't do this without our guy, B. Goldie. B. Goldie in the building. BGoldie.com. Y'all make sure y'all get your merchandise. It's out right now. Go get it. B. Goldie. That's right. Greatest of all time. Who y'all? You. That's right. Everybody should be wearing it, man. Now let's get to it, man. Marvin.
Yeah.
Y'all, you just did your Marvin Hunter and Friends, and I heard you sold that thing.
It was a good night. It was a good night.
Hey, man,
Definitely.
tell us about it, man.
But how you gonna have friends and we wasn't there?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well,
Who was his friend?
Hey,
I thought we were
I paid 2 cats to open, and then everybody else just showed up, and y'all knew about it. Y'all knew about it.
Well, call it Marvin Marvin and Cats.
And then specifically
Marvin and 2 cats.
to you, Negro, I told you to come. You say, nigga, I'm blind. That's what you told me. I told you to come. I did tell you specifically to come, and you said, "Nigga, I'm blind."
Hey, man.
And I said, "Well, get somebody to ride you over there."
Lab was going off on you, man. He like, you ain't no type of friend. And,
man, it was open to anybody, man. I ain't invite nobody to come. Everybody just came.
Lab was like, we should have been on the show. Lab said,
I didn't say that. He know better.
Because he was like, he said he should have been on the show to add some diversity. Because he said everybody on the show was light skinned. Tell him that.
No, they were not. Rodney Dog, Wellington Dog. You know what I'm saying? The Marlon brown skin.
Hey,
J. Lou brown skin.
Hey, Jack, I'm with you. He should have called it Marvin Hunter and Cats, because we friends. We wasn't there. Yeah, Marvin Hunter and Cats.
Because we friends.
None of us were there. None of us were there.
Man, y'all could have came, brother. Y'all could have came.
Hey, man.
And how many people was that? That's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, man.
That's 1, 2, 3.
Right.
He gave them folks their money, man.
Man, I paid my openers.
Do you, man?
Everybody else just got on there.
Chop liver?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir, man.
Hey, man.
How many of us have them?
Hey, thank everybody.
You can depend on.
Thank everybody that came out, man. Thank everybody that came out, man.
Hey,
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Guess what? That song he's singing sound better than Cats.
Yeah.
How many of them have them? Cats.
Really?
Hey, it was.
I'm a mean old lion.
You stupid. You stupid.
Hey, man, in other news, we celebrating something else, man.
Pride Month. Yeah.
I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, we celebrating.
It's Men's Mental Health Month, too. And Juneteenth. And
a lot of stuff to celebrate.
Yeah.
Father's Day coming up.
Yeah, wasn't that, Jack, you just threw that on out there, but what month is it, Jack?
It's Pride Month.
Pride Month. We celebrating our pride, people, our family, our counterparts, our friends. Happy Pride Month to y'all. Enjoy. You
know my real last name is Pride.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that.
Yeah. Sure thing. Yeah. I thought I had my ID on me.
Oh boy, I thought you was gonna show us your rainbow
Hey,
draws.
man, hey, in honor of Pride Month, some of these lesbians is walking around with the strap on them all the time.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
100%.
With the gray sweats on.
Yeah, I saw one with a print bigger than mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
a big
one of
print.
them, I'm standing in front of one of them. She gonna look at the girl and say, "Hey, what's up? You know I keep that strap on me." And gonna turn around, show up. I was like, "Man, can you bag my groceries, man? Can you finish bagging my groceries before you get at bitches? Before I call corporate and tell them you pointing your dick at hoes in here in the Publix."
And when Dixon picked the
Yeah,
weekly.
man.
You in there stocking the shelf, and you done forgot you to set your dick on the shelf. I come in there
So
to buy ketchup.
They selling halfway soft penises now because they can't be hard on in the sweat, so they be having the strap on with the soft
I
ones.
guess so.
You like what?
Silicone.
What?
Man, what is that?
Happy Pride Month.
So they set the dick anywhere. Huh?
Yeah, they said they selling halfway soft.
Or you might have to pump it up. You know, you pump it up, and then when you pump it up, it's hard. Then I don't know.
Man, we living in crazy times.
We are, man. We are also celebrating. Well, a lot of us are celebrating. Trump has finally got indicted again.
It's so. I tell you, that tickles me. He ain't gonna never see a day in jail, but it tickles me.
But you know what, man? I ain't buying that until I actually see him in jail.
He ain't going to jail.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I don't think he'll go to jail.
Let me tell you. This is my whole thing about it. It shows you how unequal our justice system is. We love to talk about how equal, not just the fact that, but I'm with you that he might not go to jail, but the fact that he was indicted. That's not your phone, sir. What is you doing?
You calling a lifeline?
I don't know what it's called. I don't know where that's coming from.
From your phone.
I'm sorry, y'all. My bad.
His pacemaker going
That
off.
sound like the aliens was on the way down here, man.
Man, how much am I fined? I'm getting fined. You know.
Yeah, it's the fact that he was indicted.
Yeah.
He got to schedule when he was coming in.
Yep.
He got to go in with nobody looking at him or seeing him.
Yeah.
He did not have to take a mug shot.
Oh, I wanted that mug shot so
See what I'm saying? That lets you know how just offensive.
Name them off again, all of those.
He got to schedule what time he came in.
If I ruled the world.
He didn't have to take a mug shot.
If I ruled the world.
Nobody saw him go into the actual prison in handcuffs.
If I ruled the world. Let me tell you something, man. If you president, that should be some of the perks. Is if you get arrested,
you can't break the law.
Yeah, you can't break the law.
You should be able to break the law.
No,
What's the point of ruling the free world?
Because then you're no longer a president. You're either a dictator or a king.
No. Once a president, always a president.
No, but you know,
No, sir.
In Trump mind, he's a dictator.
He wants to be because he
wants to be
admired all the dictators.
Yeah.
And then you got all them Trump pansies talking about what they gonna do if he get indicted. Well, he got indicted, and what you gonna do? You ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Well, you thought January 6th or something? No, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Hey,
you ain't do nothing.
They didn't do nothing.
Exactly.
When y'all turn the president and whatnot, I want to see y'all have the same conversation once y'all get caught doing something.
I don't want that job. I wouldn't want that job. Anyway.
And if I'm president, I'm not getting caught doing that. Being the president is simple as know how to play the game.
Well, I may not want to be president, but I do want to host the Oscars one day.
Yeah, but hold on, real talk. If y'all got an opportunity to be president, y'all wouldn't take it?
No, sir. I don't want that kind of pressure.
I don't want that kind of pressure either.
Steve?
What?
You don't want to be president?
No, I want to host the Oscars. Fuck what Jack said a couple
God
of
ain't
episodes.
through with him.
Yes.
He would say, God ain't through with him.
He's still on it, man.
Yeah, I'm hosting the Oscars. Fuck all y'all.
Now, I want you would be president, Jack.
Man, I would love to be in power of whatever opportunity that I can get there, where I can take my whole life and to another level and go down.
Hey,
You would get impeached in a month.
a couple
Nigga,
of
it'd be
days.
free nigga on the lawn, nigga, on the front lawn of the White House.
I love peaches.
Yeah, he would get impeached.
Every time he have a State of the Union address, it'd be like Jack has an idea.
It's getting to the point where I don't think nobody credible wants to be a leader in this country because it's
too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
People don't want to be led. They know more than everybody. People don't want to exist within boundaries, structure. They don't want to. So
Now, typically I won't go down this rabbit hole with Steve, but I didn't latched on to it. If Jack was the president, everybody in his cabinet would have one eye. So Secretary of Defense be Forrest Whitaker.
It'd be pictures at the White House of Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Snake Plissken would be.
You went way back on that one. Snake Plissken.
Nigga, no Secret Service is on the CNI dog.
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick be on the council.
Man.
Oh my God.
Nick Fury would be in charge. All niggas with one eye.
And the lower level niggas would be cockeyed.
Oh my God.
That nigga said Forrest Whitaker. Boy, you going to hell. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Yeah We Talk Like This podcast. And yes, we really talk like this because we're not like your typical podcast of them niggas that go in on other niggas to get in on the women's side. I hate you niggas.
Yeah,
yes.
y'all niggas are annoying.
Yes, we don't do that.
Y'all niggas are annoying.
Everybody
Pandering.
Yeah. Everybody get it across the board. We don't give a damn who you are.
So y'all ain't never pandered to get some.
Yeah, but not on camera.
Not on the
and here's the thing. Women been women long enough to know when a dude's pandering. But for some reason, these dudes on social media, y'all don't understand what they're doing.
Yeah, the pandering podcast.
You know, there was a saying in high school, showing out for them hoes. And that's what they do.
Boy.
And that's what they doing.
Yep.
That's what they doing.
And you ain't ever got to worry about that on the Yeah We Talk Like This podcast. Man, you know, men ain't shit and women, you need to do better than this and that. Like, man, shut your ass up.
Y'all ain't never showed out for them hoes on camera.
No sir.
No, sir.
No, not on camera.
Let
No,
me tell you something.
no, sir.
Hey, let me tell you something that we not gonna ever do on here because we ain't no haters. We ain't gonna ever go in on no brothers and down on brothers or get on the side of a woman. We ain't gonna do that.
If we go in on you, it's because you deserve it.
Because you deserve it.
Deserve it.
Yeah. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
So you done showed out for them hoes, Jack.
Jack,
100%. I done took my shirt off a couple times.
Jack, that's not showing
But
up.
I've never put nobody down for no woman. Never.
Right.
That's never happening.
Because Derek Jackson, that is a perfect example.
Hey,
of,
man.
you know,
Yeah.
and women still defending him.
Hey, a hypocrite, a narc doing it all.
Yeah, what did his wife say? She had to watch the videos of him and the other women.
Yeah. But see,
who does that?
But now it's some Derek Jackson 2.0s, and they on these podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
It's plenty of them.
Yeah.
There's plenty of dudes out here who pander to the women.
That's some sucker shit.
You got a dude with all the tattoos. He got a record for beating women. Women listen to him. The other dude who look like Tony Robbins. People listen to him. Like, bruh, what?
And ain't none of them married, got nobody, but they going in on dudes. They like they the relationship gurus and pulling up their facts in their own heads and just turning the sisters. And you know, and they pander to young ladies who've been hurt.
Yeah.
Low self-esteem, who've gone through stuff with men.
Here's the crazy thing about it is that,
For
you
profit.
know, men who are scrubs, that's a thing called a scrub.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that from when you was in basketball or in sports, there was dude who didn't cut the mustard. We all know this guy. That a scrub knows he's a scrub.
I just want to say, people know you're an old nigga. You talking about cut the mustard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
So I am.
That's
so,
some old nigga shit.
Motherfuckers who couldn't get it done, they know that shit, and
got
they
picked
stayed
last.
and they got picked last
Or
all the
didn't get
time.
picked.
So they know that stuff, and so what they do, they stay in their lane. Yeah. But here go the crazy thing: for every man scrub, there's a woman scrub. There's women out here who ain't hitting on 2 squirts of piss at all. But for some reason, she get to point fingers at the dude scrub. Baby girl, that's your brother.
Yeah.
Go sit beside him. Go sit down beside him.
Yeah.
Y'all the same. You don't get to talk stuff about him and he ain't this. You ain't that.
Yeah.
You ain't hitting no
True.
shit. And so we can't, and for some reason they are protected and you can't say nothing. It's just as many women scrubs out here as his dudes.
So with these so-called podcasts, this pandering and dogging these brothers, make it go both ways. If you're gonna talk about the brothers, talk about the sisters too. But no, you're doing that for profit because you're a hypocrite and it's all about money.
All about money.
One thing about us, we gonna tell you the real. We giving it to you.
So let me ask y'all this,
Here
man.
we go.
I just want to see what we gonna do. I'm trying to see where we going now. Now we found out that by next year this time we could get a deal for $10 million for this podcast if we start pandering to these hoes.
You niggas ain't
What
shit.
we doing?
You niggas need to get y'all shit together and get these women what they want.
The reason why these relationships are not working. Because you don't know how to deal with our Nubian queen. You know, these black women are not aggressive. You just not man enough to deal with a strong black woman who has gone through everything. She's carrying the weight of our whole community, and y'all just don't understand.
And look, I'm crying. Look, I'm so sick of this shit. Our black women need us.
Grand Rising, Bathsheba.
Let me tell you something. The black woman is the most unprotected, disrespected, unappreciated.
Yes.
A woman inside of this world.
All niggas need to die.
That's the problem. I think some of y'all men secretly hate women for it.
But your mother's a woman.
Yes.
Would you want your father to do that to your mother? Because you hate yourself.
And that's it. Some of y'all ain't real men because you never had a father in your life and you ignored the lessons that strong woman in your life has taught you about being a man.
All right, cut.
You can't be no man if it wasn't for a woman.
All right, cut. Program director, when do we get paid?
But now I said everything you told me to say.
Exactly.
On the thing.
Cut that clip, Gordon. Cut that clip.
Yeah, cut that shit. We gotta put that up. Oh man, that's funny. But that's real though.
You know why it's funny? Because we good. This is a great ass podcast. Oh man, if you ain't watching this podcast, you need to tell somebody. Hey, both of y'all, all of y'all, tune in right now, man. Follow the Yeah We Talk Like This podcast YouTube channel. Tell some people, man. Tell some people.
You know, and serious, we all comedians, man. We funny guys. You know, yeah, we talk like this. Just 4 dudes sitting around, we just talking shit like we would normally talk. So we don't claim to be no kind of subject matter experts or nothing like that. But what kills me about the social media is you could get the dumbest dude on the earth. He can set a platform up and go talking shit like he been to school for this.
Yeah.
Like he's some kind of scientist, and it's like and people will eat it up.
But can you blame him if it's working? At the end of the day,
man, you know what? Everybody got the gift of gab, and everybody want to use their gift or whatever. So if it's working for you, do it. But it's some bullshit.
Because y'all know y'all be lying to these hoes when the camera ain't on.
I don't. I ain't never. Maybe that's a flaw of mine. I'm just raw like that. I don't really do that.
No, loud.
No, I don't.
I have it in my life to try to get some. I mean,
I'm not a panderer. That's not really my. That's not really. I have been told I'm an asshole across the board,
and he is.
And so that don't just stop with dudes. I try to be as genuine as possible when it comes to talking to people.
Yeah.
So I really don't play the radio like that. My thing is if you gonna smash, then you gonna smash regardless.
Now, okay. Now let's just take smashing off the board and just talking about communicating with women. Period. Okay. Do they like to hear lies? Do they want you to tell them what they want to hear?
Yes.
Anyway?
Yes, they want. Yeah.
Hey,
women
man,
don't like the truth.
I'm gonna say something
Would it
right
be
now.
easy to get along with them?
Hold on. Right now, in this day and time, with everybody being sensitive, especially women. They don't want to hear the truth.
No.
They do not want to be told no, and they do not want constructive criticism. They want that pass all the way across the board. From a lot of women, I can't say all women, but from what I'm seeing, especially on social media, they do not want any type of constructive criticism. They had it their way. You paying for everything. You taking care of them, and they ain't got to do nothing but bring pussy to the table.
Yeah.
That's where it's going.
They're the prize.
They're the prize, and you are the peasant, and you're working to get the prize.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So the thing is that old stupid ass phrase, "happy wife, happy life," and all that shit. They have taken that shit to the head. But no, it's happy spouse,
happy house,
bitch. We all gonna be happy around this.
and they don't. The thing about women is, and I said this on stage last night. It's an accountability issue for women.
Yeah,
women hate to be held accountable,
and bitch ass niggas do too.
Yeah,
no, this is true.
Narcissist,
yes,
period,
yeah.
And that's the other thing.
Hate to be held accountable.
When you hear the word narcissist, they're associated with men. It's way more women narcissists than it is men by the very definition of what narcissism is.
Mar,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, Mar. Can you please say that true statement again?
Yeah, I mean, the very definition, me, I. If I was involved, it worked, then it was because of me. If it floundered, then I ain't had nothing to do with it. It's somebody else's fault. And women kind of do that. Y'all kind of do that.
I ain't no kind of.
Listen. I'm gonna challenge y'all. I know this for a fact. Look it up. It's a half and half situation with narcissism when it comes to men and women. Men get blamed for it, but there are so many female narcissists out there in disguise. They call them covert narcissists. They're always going, I've gone through this, I've gone through all my men that I've had in my life are crazy and this and that. They the victim. And then when they get you, they turn on your ass and be that very motherfucker they said they wasn't. There's a lot of women out there like that.
Well, I beg to differ. I think that it's way more women narcissists than it is men, because even the Greek mythology, the story about narcissists.
Did you say Greek mythology?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I want to hear this. I want to hear where it's going.
Preach on, preacher.
Narcissus was a arrogant, arrogant. It was a man, but he was really in love with himself, and he was so much in love with himself he drowned looking at his reflection in the water.
The camels,
but it's way more. It's way more women than it is men.
They're vain.
Yeah, and so what I'm saying. A lot of guys, I don't really feel like they're into themselves to the point where they kill themselves, especially not in these days and times. But women, with all the different ways that they have to, put on makeup, and then you get the surgeries and all of that stuff like that. And whatnot, you don't even know what you're getting anymore. Yeah, and whatnot. So I think that they're so caught up in their appearance.
People across the board are just full of shit these days, and I just feel like people should be able to call you on your bullshit. Yeah. You used to be able to do it.
You can't do it now.
You can't do it now.
You can't do
and you should be able to do it. It used to be a stupid moment. That shit ain't make it past the kitchen table. You say something stupid around the house, somebody be like, man, shut your stupid ass up. Man. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't had no recourse because there was no social media. And they had to pretty much stay in their lane if you was a dumbass. We learned that at elementary school. There was one kid that the teacher trusted to take the note down to the office. Some of them in there couldn't be trusted to do that. They weren't competent. Right. And so we just can't never call these people out, and I just don't understand why.
But you know what, man? It makes no sense, dog. But on this show, we can call people out. You know why? Because we are open to calling each other out. So we can do that. So I'm gonna call somebody out on this show. Gunplay, I'm calling your ass out. I'm calling if you want to fight, nigga, we'll fight.
No,
I'm calling you out, Gunplay. Let me
Gunplay my dog.
He my dog too, but I gotta call you out. That GoFundMe shit. Come on now, man. Listen, I funded to the GoFundMe. I'm with you because I love Gunplay. I see the story, but you can't come on next giving Rick Ross a chain, in public on social media right after you get that. That just don't look right. So now, I'm not saying he was wrong, but sometimes you got to use wisdom. And then it really didn't look good because he gave Rick Ross a chain, and Rick Ross was sitting in his bed.
Laying in the bed
half naked with a titty out. That don't look good.
I ain't seen nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But for one, that's his dog. He looked out for him. He helped him in the time of need and everything.
I'm not giving y'all nothing, neither one of y'all with your shirt off in the bed.
Yeah, no.
You gonna sit up. You gonna sit up. You gonna sit up at least.
You gonna get your ass up.
If you can't give me a chain in my bed, you ain't my dog.
Man,
no, this ain't your dog.
It ain't gonna be a hospital bed. It ain't gonna be your bedroom first. I'm not even going. I'm not even going to your bedroom. I don't want you to come out and put some clothes on.
Y'all insecure.
Put some clothes on.
Yeah, you're gonna be in hospice before I bring you a chain.
You laying in the bed, baby oiled up.
Y'all need to grow up, bro.
We love you, Jack. We love you, Jack.
Y'all need to grow up,
man. Get out the bed at least, dog.
Jack, we what?
Y'all need to grow up. Y'all challenged in the mother.
Man, get out the bed.
For you, when somebody look out for you like that, it don't matter what they wearing or what they ain't wearing, man. You should be able to get.
So hold on. So Jack, what you telling me?
Yeah,
is if somebody looked out for you, one of your homeboys.
That's right.
Looked out for you.
That's right.
And you go over to his house to thank you. He answered the door butt naked with a rock hard dick. Say, Jack.
My dog.
You gonna put that chain on his dick? What you doing, Jack?
I'm putting the chain on the dick and I'm gonna leave and say, hey man, I appreciate what you done for me. I'm out.
No, he want a hug though. Jack want a hug. He want to thank you,
man.
It's COVID. It's COVID out here.
Hey, take it even further.
It's COVID.
COVID gone.
Hey, take it even further. The nigga dick bigger than his.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. If he didn't had the jab already, then he didn't had the jab or the booster and had a shot. Then that's another story.
Jack, this nigga rock hard. He got veins in this shit like a map.
Man, everything amongst men should be done within order.
I see what y'all saying, but man, if appreciation is appreciation, and you know what I'm saying, my dog Rick Ross really looked out for gunplay.
Hey
cool.
man, get
Everybody
out the
did.
bed though.
Yeah, that's our whole thing.
Everybody did.
So my thing ain't even the fact that okay, you gave Rick
That's
Ross
my
the check.
dog. I love you, gunplay.
But this is my
love
thing.
you too, Gunplay.
You can't be on the internet cussing at people for asking for their GoFundMe money back after you give a man, a dude, anybody, a diamond chain.
You had to know what the optics look like.
Yeah.
The optics,
It ain't
man.
even. Listen, GoFundMe's are for people who need, not because you want.
Right.
But if
I
you-
need these funds. That don't mean I want you to help me out. That mean I need you to help me out.
And
so
it was for operation.
And-
Yes,
and
for
are they-
operation.
Are they giving from their heart?
listen. Hold on. Let me finish. So, and that's what he said. If you want your money back, then you need to give from your heart. I gave from my heart.
Yes, I did.
But I gave from my heart under the context that you need these
for
funds.
this.
For
this.
this.
You know what?
So my heart is for that. You cannot change what you gonna use the funds for. My heart poured out for this situation.
Right.
My heart don't pour out for your rent. My heart don't pour out for you to get no chain for Rick Ross.
Right.
My heart poured out for your daughter, nigga.
Yeah.
So if you got enough money to give Rick Ross a chain, then you had enough money to pay for this procedure for your daughter.
Right.
No, he had enough money because of the GoFundMe and everything to pay for the procedure, and he had a little change left.
Well, you
He got
know
a little
what?
change
He
left.
should-
Then you
You
get
know
the
what?
money back to the
Yeah,
people who
get
got to
that
go
money back.
fund me.
I don't agree with that.
Keep it.
I don't
Give
agree
it.
with that.
Don't film. Give it in the chain. Why you gotta film
Exactly.
it?
It's
Why you gotta
wisdom.
film it?
Wisdom.
man. The
Wisdom.
optics.
Wisdom.
Okay,
And-
now,
and-
hold on. Let's say he didn't have no change left, and he did pay for it, but then now his look has changed, and he made that money that he bought Rick Ross chain.
Then
with.
give the people who donated their money
Or
back.
just don't film it.
Just don't film it.
When you donating, that means you're giving, and you're not.
No.
Hey.
Hey.
This is the biggest problem.
What does donate mean?
No.
What donate
Jack,
mean?
But Jack, we get what you're saying. But the biggest problem is him not giving Rick Ross the chain. It's how he did it.
And you filming it. Why
He
you gotta
did
put it on
camera. You know what? People's biggest problem now is wanting attention.
Want
And that's what
attention.
got him. That attention. Because you don't need that attention. I mean, I'm not saying he's crazy, but I think that was a bad decision to do it on camera.
A wise man once said, "Every little step I take,
Oh my God.
you will be there. Every little step I make,
Man, you
will
stupid.
Be together.
I want y'all to know what we doing.
Man, go
I
ahead,
want you to
man.
know how we doing.
And for everybody out there who subscribe to what Jack was talking about, if you give him from the heart, don't worry about what they do with the money. Fuck
That's
you.
right.
Fuck you.
You know what?
Fuck
You know what? To
Wait, let me say, because I know all of us got somebody in the family who has begged us for a particular money for a particular thing. And then they take the money and do something else with it.
Yeah.
And then get mad when you go to questioning what happened with your money. Did you get the thing? And then go to call you disrespect. Well, if you going to give it from the heart, give it from the heart. Shut the fuck up.
That-
You told me you need the money for X, Y, and Z.
That's some
I
psychology
gave you
shit.
the money for X, Y, and Z. So when I inquire, hey man, did you get that? And then you ain't do it, you did something else. Yeah, I got a problem.
All right, so you know what?
I got a problem.
I'm gonna back you on that too. That goes with church too. Like I used to have a problem with giving the pastors my offering, but like my mom says, you know what? To me, this when you doing it in church, once it's out of your hands. And he do something else with it besides put it toward the church, that's between him and God.
Hey, just like with homeless people, when I give them money, I don't care what. I ain't got nothing to do with what they do. But I'm talking about somebody who says, "Hey, man, I need money to
For
buy
this."
this."
Yeah, and see what y'all talking about is that's different because if you gave to a homeless dude, you didn't give it to him for a specific thing. He say, "Let me get $1."
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gave
yeah,
$1.
yeah.
We have no agreement on what you using that dollar for.
Right,
I just gave you the $1 because you asked for the $1. When you get to the church, everything that the pastor's salary is up under the church business. The business, the
building
church for the
fund.
building fund, everything, all that's still up under. People might not like it, but a pastor making $200,000-$300,000 a year that came from the collection plate, that's part of the church business. Now, whether you agree with what he's supposed to make it or not, that's a whole nother conversation. See, so that still to me is okay because I ain't questioning how much he make. I can't determine how much the pastor's supposed to make at this church. But at the end of the day, there's no such thing as free money. Anybody who gives you money, they give it to you for purpose.
Right.
And nobody has ever given anybody money without purpose. You work a job, they give you money. They gave you money because you worked. If you're a stripper, I gave you money because you make your ass clap.
And you twerked.
You twerk. And you on welfare. We gave you welfare. Then I get the right to come question what your house look like. I get to tell you who can and can't stay at your house because I'm paying for it.
Yeah, you ain't.
So money ain't never been free.
Yeah. So from the looks,
You always got to do something for the money.
Unless you just told me, hey, dog, I'm down on my luck, man. Can you spare something? I throw you something. But if you tell me, hey, dog, I need a dryer. A dryer went out.
all right. So guys, can I call? Can I call somebody else out since we calling people out? Can I call? Zion Williams.
He gave money to everybody. If they have a coochie, he won't give them money.
What are you doing, sir? What are you doing?
Zion look like a sim. Who look at Zion? Have you either one of y'all look at Zion like we dudes? You ain't got to be gay and then like that, but you can look at a dude like he a player. I bet he catching them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nobody ever looked at Zion and be like, man, I bet he got
dress
hold.
code. You seen his dress code?
No, I seen his face. I ain't gotta see his dress code.
So
He's a lame.
So let me get this right because I want to be factual. Like,
What's the story? What's the story?
So he got a stripper pregnant.
Yeah.
But his side chick was a retired porn star, and when she found out, she caught feelings and she started going on the internet blasting him. And to this day, she is still blasting him. So,
Well, that's for clout for her. That's without a doubt. That's her clout. She
dude,
clout chasing.
But dude, I went and looked her up, and she was taking it from everywhere, every angle.
You saw one of her porns.
White. Well, actually, I seen several. I got fixated, but she was taking it from everywhere. White dudes going in.
So her thing is white dudes.
Yeah, but she was really exposing Zion. I mean, about some of the stuff they did to me.
She looked kind of goofy with all that plastic surgery.
Yeah, he spit in her mouth and all this type stuff, and just.
But you gotta think if you like Lab say, if he a cat that ain't really never had no holes, and then he gets all this money, all his dreams come true. So he wanna
splurge.
He wanna splurge on these trick off broads. You know what I'm saying?
But it ain't tricking if you got it.
It's still tricking.
Nah, it's still tricking. It's still tricking. I hate that. That's still tricking.
Still tricking.
It's still tricking.
So
define. Let's define tricking real quick. Lav, what's tricking?
Tricking is you paying just simply for the presence of the
Yes.
shit. We ain't even talking about.
You ain't know her.
Yep, you don't know her. We ain't talking about smashing. You just, hey man, let me fly you to Cancun, and then y'all go to Cancun,
And that
she go to Cancun,
that fuse
with you,
that-
and she has promised you or offered you nothing.
Yeah.
You just the first thing out your mouth because you got money is I'm going to Cancun this weekend. Don't you want to go with me?
Let me fly you out.
Yeah.
Let me fly you out.
Crazy.
You tricking off.
Hey, old nigga took this broad to Jamaica, and she went for the money. She thought she was gonna get there and lose him, but he kept all the money when he got there. So everything she wanted to do, he had to be with her. She ain't want to because Pop wanted that pussy. So she had to stay in the room the whole goddamn time because she didn't want to give him no pussy. So all her pictures from Jamaica is from the room on the balcony and shit because you can't go nowhere because he had the money.
Got all the money.
We can go do the excursions.
We can do
but
everything you
I
wanna do.
needs to get them draws.
I got a question.
And she won't do it.
I got a question. Give me y'all top trick off dude of this year right now. I got one already. I got one, but I bet I trump all y'all.
Zion,
I think Zion is probably number one on the list right now.
You think so? You think so?
But what did he trick? What did he trick? Where did the tricking at? What did
Man, he been paying this stripper lady, I think
Yeah, she had an allowance.
a couple of thousand.
Yeah, allowance a month.
Like 18,000 a month or something like that. Yeah, he was paying her. He was taking care of her.
18,000 a month.
Something like that. Yeah, he
Yeah.
spent a lot of money.
And he ain't playing. He stay hurt.
That's why he can't get on the court.
But hold on, so he 13 million. He get 13 million this year. Then he get 34 next year, and because he got like a 200 or 5 year 200.
Okay, so
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah. So no, who is your biggest trick off dude this year?
Damn man, you'd have to come back to me because once again, it ain't tricking if you got it.
It is tricking.
It is tricking if you
All
got
right, okay, so I'm gonna give you mine. Ladies and gentlemen,
Like I don't got it, so I guess I would be the biggest trick.
No, you a John. You just buying. you just buying hookers, nigga.
I mean, but to me, that's kind of what it comes down. And I like if you got an old dude, I don't blame Pop. Cause that's what if Pop want that, he got his money, he earned his money, do what he want to do. But that attitude then trickle down to where regular chicks be expecting that out of regular dudes. Like, who do you think you are? Like, shorty, that's not finna happen, man.
Okay, so let me get y'all mine. What's the dude name that played for the Golden State Warriors? Jordan Poole.
Oh, he go with Ice Spice.
Nigga, he spent what was it 50,000? He dropped 50,000 on him.
That was goofy.
But hold on, once again, he got $250 million.
Man, that is
okay.
Stupid,
so
They don't
we
go
clear.
together.
And Jack, let's not do you right now. You're doing nigga math.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 200 million is not 200 million when it's a salary.
Okay.
First of all, 200 million, you're in the 50% tax bracket, so that means 200 million out the gate is down to 100 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's 100 million, and so then your agent got to get 15%. You got a manager. You got all that's got to come off the top.
Trump defense lawyers got to get his.
Yeah, so all that's got to come off the top. So when you start to break that down, now that 200 million was 200 over 5 years. Is what? That's 40 million a year? What's that? What's the man? 40 million a year?
Multiply time.
About 30, 28, 20, 27.
25? It's 40 million a year, right? 200 million over 5 years, 40 million a year. Yeah. So that's 20 million a year, because remember, it's down to half. So there's 20 million. Your agent get 15%. 15, 20, 2 times 5, 30. That's 3 million. So that's down to 17 million. You down to 17 million. You ain't paid no bills. You ain't did nothing. You just paid your agent. Yeah, you just paid your agent. And you already down to $17 million a year. You ain't talking about the house. You ain't talking about the boat, the cars, none of this shit. The family members, mama mortgage, daddy car, all this stuff that these niggas be paying for. So that money go way faster than you think it'd go.
And then I don't have a problem with a man tricking off to set the mood, to set the environment. Like you rent out this expensive place and you having bras through, or you going here and you tricking off on the food and just the environment to set the mood. But when you she go to expecting you to pay her for her time. I need a Birkin bag. I need this. If you're gonna have me here, you lost your damn mind, bro. Who the hell is you?
Tricking ain't tricking to me if you're doing it for that special person.
Oh yeah, now yo lady, ain't no such thing as tricking. You go. If you're
trying to pull her or keep her,
yeah.
I think that's it. Ain't tricking if you got it part.
Yeah.
But these randoms, no.
Trying to hit that team.
Yeah.
Well,
Now you tricking off.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want y'all to know that nobody on this podcast tricking. But we do get hookers occasionally.
No, ain't nobody. Don't put that on me, bro.
What's the most y'all spent on hookers?
I
never bought no hookers.
That's a joke. I ain't never had no.
Let me ask y'all this: how have you ever tricked off, or have you ever had a chick try to get you to trick off, and you had to pretty much let her know what's what?
Hell yeah.
100%.
Give some example.
This happens every day.
Give it an example.
Well, we gotta go. We gotta go. Live is our timekeeper. He hit me, so we gotta go.
Oh yeah, this time for the
Hey man, listen, we really enjoyed being back with y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy being with us, man. We talk like this podcast. Y'all tell some people.
Maybe we can talk about that next time.
Yeah, we can.
We talk about it. Okay, we'll talk about it next time.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure y'all follow our IG page. We talk like this podcast. We talk about like this for real, the number. What else, man? Make sure you check out our sponsor, BGoaty, bgoaty.com. Greatest of all time. You get the merchandise. The summer apparel is now out. I think it's out. So y'all make sure y'all check it out, man. Lad, what you got up, bro?
Rocky Mountain, North Carolina this weekend. Rocky Mountain, North Carolina.
What about you, Bravo?
Pensacola this weekend. Pensacola, Florida, Juneteenth celebration.
Also, man, Marvin didn't tell y'all that, but he also has another Marvin Hunter and Friends too, and he's gonna be his real friends.
What they say?
His real friends, his real friends. That is, Jack trying to give you something, Marvin. Jack trying to.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, that time you
That
didn't
was
see
embarrassing in the mud.
him. Yeah, but- Jack, what you doing, brother?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be shooting New Jack Thriller City, man.
Okay.
New Jack Thriller City. Let's go.
And our episode finna come out soon, right?
That's right. Next week.
That is.
That's
man.
right. Yeah, we'll talk like this is coming on New Jack Thriller City, man.
Hey, man.
Explosive episode, man, with the best that ever did it. Marvin Hunter, Steve Brown, and Lav Love, man.
Thank
You
you.
take it.
Hey man, we are really trying to get on your show, Marvin. See that? See what you? Hey, tonight I will be, of course, at the Milan's Lounge doing my monthly comedy night.
Tonight?
Tonight, because we
Waiting for tonight.
tonight. So y'all make sure
Whoa.
y'all check it out, man.
Jack, I'm catching these hoops.
The
I
Make
want
You
to make
Laugh
sure you say I'm
monthly
catching
comedy
these
show
hoops.
for the grown and
Catching
sexy.
these hoops. You throw them out there.
That's it, people.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, until next time.
Bye bye now.
Bye-bye now.
Marvin, I can't believe you joined in with that bullshit. Come on,